Hey guys, what's up? So let's try to make this video relatively short and let's try to answer the question, is Bungie actively trying to make us, the player base, hate Destiny, okay? And let's try to make sense of their shitty decisions, and I see a pattern, so let me explain. So obviously, as you know, Kepler is out and the loot system is shit, and even 1%, like the upper 1% of raid grinders, world's first grinders, say that the loot is basically worthless when Renegade comes out. So what is actually Bungie's reason to implement a system which is bullshit and would not invite any player engagement? I think there's a pattern here. So let me just explain. So basically, Bungie's game development DNA has long since been like watering down content, stretching it out. And I think implementing a shitty loot system is still one purposeful decision from them. Why? Because later on down the road, think about the moment in which they fixed that. What are people now saying about the game then? Like, wow, they upgraded something. They made something better that was shit. Okay? Let's say for example, you have a woman and you, like your wife, like you share a car with each other and you purposely make something that the seat doesn't feel that good. So, and then your woman constantly complains about it and you say, okay man, let me fix this for you. So you implemented a problem that someone else complained that you fixed. Something that wasn't broken in the beginning, but that you made purposely broken so that you can fix it and be viewed as the guy who fixed it. And so it's the same thing with Destiny, okay? I think they purposely implement shitty systems well knowing that they are shit, so that they know in the future we patch this and players will praise us. This is part of the watering down, because I believe Bungie knows that they don't have so much content, or that the content which they have is not grasping enough, so they have to make some artificial problems that they fix so that they get a good publicity, okay? Okay, and now to the point in which I believe that it seems like Bungie is trying to make us hate Destiny, okay? So why? The question is why? Why would they fucking do this? I mean, it makes them money. Here we come to the keyword neurological engineering. But first, I will explain this in a minute. Let me ask you a question for you to think about. So let's say, for example, you're in a relationship with a person and you think, oh man, I don't feel it anymore. This doesn't work out between us. But you can't openly say this because you just know, oh my God, if I would tell my girl we need to break up, Armageddon is unleashing. Fucking absolute disaster shit. Damage control. What does this have to do with Destiny? View Destiny as a relationship, okay? You love Destiny for the right reasons, but you hate Destiny for the right reasons. And you always have hope, you get disappointed. And for me personally, I would look at this and think to myself, I don't want this shit to go on any further. And I think Bungie looks at this the same way somehow. I think they still have somehow banked that Marathon would be a thing. Because look, a second IP is in the race. Now Bungie has another moneymaker. And now they can give Destiny a little bit more breathing room. But oops, yep, Marathon got cancelled, so Destiny has to go on. Back into the racetrack, back into the hamster wheel again. The surgery goes on. The open heart surgery goes on. Destiny can't catch a break. And I think until there's a new IP, Destiny is gonna get milked, and you see the same thing over and over. But I think Bungie will try to make us hate Destiny more and more and more, even slightly more, so that somehow, at a point, you come to the decision and say, wait, now I decide to quit Destiny. Not Bungie quits Destiny. Bungie doesn't take Destiny from me. I quit Destiny. You know what I mean? I think Bungie is trying to actively implant the thought in your head that you don't want to play Destiny anymore, so that they let go of Destiny. Because if Bungie would break up with you, you will hate Bungie forever. But in order to make it look like it's your decision, they make you hate them for a while, okay? TLDR, if you would have a person around that you want gone forever, make this person hate you. Okay? And in a relation to Destiny, it is like Bungie probably knows that the seasonal model or the constant new content, it's just too much demand, too much creative demand, I guess. And so they try to purposely sabotage Destiny to make it shit so that you start to hate it and quit it on your own terms. So that Bungie is not the bad guy. Okay? Bye. Hey guys, so to be 10 bazillion% honest here, for whatever reason I have struggled to record the last part, so I now have a little bit of brain fog because it's hours later. Anyway, let's go back to the topic here. So let's just imagine the worst case scenario comes now and Bungie makes the studio internal decision to kill Destiny. Okay, first of all, this will never happen unless they have another IP, so here's your guarantee. Destiny will go on for at least 2 more years. Yep. So, TLDR, let's view Destiny as a relationship, okay? I think Bungie wants to break up with us a long time ago, but they can't because we are the only thing making them money at this moment. If Bungie would break up with us, you would hate Bungie for eternity, no matter whatever game they make, okay? Because you think, I feel betrayed, my whole exotics is gone, everything is just a memory now, my whole progress wiped. If Bungie has made another IP in-house that gives them enough money, and they can finally take a break from Destiny or maybe even kill Destiny at all, I think they will do so. And I think they will do it in a way that they make the game more and more shit so that you quit the game. Because it's better for their reputation if you quit the game than if they would take it away from you. Okay? So that's that. Okay, bye.